news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Spa, Nail and Barbershops, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies and sports.
3, 2, 1.
The true test. No buffers to the wind and other elements. The world of cycling. And it's growing stronger here in the Virgin Islands. Some of the territory's resident cyclists are putting in the works as they gear up for regional and international competitions.
There's World Championships in Switzerland. I think that's September 21st to 29th. So yeah, we eyeballing that one. So I personally trying to start training for that from now, to get up to speed, because those guys up there ain't no joke. That's a different caliber. So I basically trying to train for that. And by training for that, that'll put me in better shape even for local races here. And there's a couple races abroad like Anguilla, the John T. Memorial. We have that. We have one in Santo Domingo, I think, and one in the Masters race in St. Martin. So quite a few races abroad as well.
The second riding event of all this year was held earlier this month. Time trials, the true test. Coming in with the best time, Philippe Leroy. In second place, Calvin Smith. Third, Armory Jarvis. Fourth, Barry Jones. Fifth, Antonio Andrews. And sixth, Olympia Foy Maduro, the only female taking on the trial, and she beat the time of Stephen Emmanuel, whose time ranked 7th.
Well, that race was basically a time trial race. Time trial races are done individually, so each person, each participant is starting 1 minute apart from each other. So you're basically racing against time. So it's you against the elements by yourself for the fastest time. Well, that was a tough one because it's never easy racing by yourself because you don't have no help. You're not going to be behind someone who is taking most of the win and stuff. So for me personally, it was tough because honestly, my legs were tired. I did a lot of working out like in days before, even leading up to the day of. I did some leg work. So my legs were tired, but everyone, like I said previously, is in good shape. Philippe came out and he dominated the field. So he from that first race where he had a flat, like he had a point to prove. So he come out and he actually beat me by 2 minutes. That's a lot of minutes, you know what I mean? I'm proud to say that on live TV, but the man threw me in by 2 minutes. So, when I come back hard. So
cycling enthusiasts have upped the ante and are looking forward to 2 races this coming weekend.
Time trials actually qualify you for a bigger race abroad. So you actually have to log a certain time that would be in accordance to our overseas race. So if you meet that time mark, then you could participate in a race, let's say any UCI race abroad. It kind of all in the game, but I see a bit of traction happening, More persons getting involved, asking questions, asking when is the next race and where can we see it and stuff like that. So I think like during the course of the calendar year, we should see a better response towards cycling on a whole. Next race is scheduled on Saturday, the 16th, this Saturday coming. It's going to be at Capoons Bay. So we're starting from Capoons Bay to Carrot Bay and back. We're doing 6 laps of that. Right, and there will be a junior race as well. They will be doing 2 laps of that as well. And that race is sponsored by Sebastian's by the Sea. Yeah, I need to come out and support. We need this cycling thing to be bigger than what it is. Because if you go on Facebook, every other post you're seeing happenings in Nice, France, races kicking off all over the Caribbean because this is a cycling season basically. So come out and support. Let's make this a thing.
For this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.